I want to teach you how to start a business online the right way so you'll be fine. I know that business can be really scary, but if you follow these steps, you'll feel really merry. I created this class so you don't have to worry. You can take this class while eating chicken curry. I believe in you. I believe in your success. And if you work really hard, you can be your very best. On this journey, just know you are not alone. Simply watch these videos and pick up the phone. Call me if you ever need a helping hand, because I'm Adaka Consulting is your biggest fan. Hey guys, so if you've been following along for the class, I recently completed step number 7 where I talked about creating a business bank account. And now we are on step number 8 where I'll be talking about setting up bookkeeping and accounting for your business. Now, for step number 8, the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Next, I'm going to go over some of the steps that you can take as you bookkeep for your business. And last but not least, I'll share some tools that can help you make the bookkeeping and accounting process easier for your business. So now let's get started. So, what is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting? So, bookkeeping focuses more on recording and organizing the financial data you receive on a daily basis. So, this includes financial data from your invoicing, from your billing, from your payroll, from reconciling your transactions, and etc. Accounting, on the other hand, focuses more on keeping financial accounts for the purpose of summarizing, analyzing, and reporting these transactions to oversight agencies, regulators, and tax collection entities. So, the financial data that's gathered through bookkeeping is used to summarize, analyze, and report your financial data as needed through accounting. So it's very important to have a good bookkeeping system in place because when you have a good bookkeeping system, your accounting process is much smoother. So, what are some things you should do as you bookkeep for your online business? Well, if you have an online business that also takes customers in person and deals with cash, then you should start your day by checking how much cash you have on hand, and you should keep a documentation of your cash flow, expected cash payments, and cash receipts through the day. You should also notate any payments made to and from that cash as soon as possible with a physical file so that you can make sure that your cash records are accurate. In addition, you should also keep an accurate record of all the transactions you have within that day outside of your cash transactions. So every single bill you pay or expense you make should be recorded, and your entire daily sale totals or revenue should be recorded as well. And at the end of the day, if you have any excessive cash, it's good to deposit that cash and record that as well. Now, as you keep a record of your income and expenses, it's recommended that you put them into categories to make things easier for you long term. So, I personally recommend creating 2 categories, one with your income and one with your expenses, and then you could further create subcategories to keep your records even more organized. Now, as you bookkeep for your business, you need to review your bills weekly to make sure that you're paying any bills you have in a timely manner. Some of the bills you may have include your office rent, your electric service bill, your phone service bill, your internet service bill, your insurance bill, your credit card bill, the amount you pay your vendors, and etc. It's important to pay these bills on time, and after you do, you need to keep a record of all of the bills you've paid. Another thing you need to do every week is make sure that you're sending invoices to your clients on time. And after you do, you need to file a copy of all of the invoices that have been sent out. You also need to make sure that you're reserving enough money for any upcoming expenses you may have, like your future vendor payments, your employee payments, and any future bill payments. Now, as you run your business, you may have some open purchase orders that you need to record. Now, these are orders that have been placed, but the delivery of the goods have not yet been completed. This can happen when your order is only partially fulfilled or when the order is still recent, so the transaction is not yet completed. As you bookkeep for your business, it's good to record any open purchase orders you may have to get an accurate view of your expenses. Now, every month, you need to be reconciling your bank statements to make sure that you catch any mistakes that may have been made before it becomes a bigger problem. So during this process, you're going to be comparing your bank statements to your own records, and you're going to be making sure that every transaction is accounted for. Sometimes what can happen is that you can miscalculate some of your totals on your personal records, and then if you don't catch it in time, it could become a bigger problem when it's time to do your taxes. So the sooner you catch it, the better. Now, during this process, you should also be looking out for any failed transactions or any financial activity that could create a problem during an audit. Now, if you have employees every month or every 2 weeks, you may need to process your payroll payments. You may also need to pay and record any tax payments you have every month, and you should be sending overdue statements to anyone that owes you money. Now, when it comes to evaluating your business, you should be reviewing the management and tracking of your inventory every month to make sure that that area is moving effectively for your business. You also want to make sure that you stayed on budget, and you should also be looking at your financial reports to make sure that your assets and liabilities are being managed properly. If you notice that changes need to be made, you can make those adjustments so you have a better evaluation the following month. Now, every quarter, it's recommended to evaluate the income that you've received thus far to see if there are any adjustments you can make to increase your sales for the next quarter. You may also need to file and pay any quarterly payments, payroll reports, and quarterly taxes. Now, as you close everything for the year, you need to make sure you double check your receipts and invoices to make sure everything is accounted for. And you need to make sure that you categorize and file them in an organized way, just in case you need to easily find certain records during an audit or for your personal use. Now, as you evaluate your business annually and you get things ready, you should also look over your past due invoices to decide if you're going to keep sending out reminder notices or if you're going to send them to a collection agency or write them off. You also need to send out W-2s and 1099s to any employees and independent contractors reflecting the amount they made that year. It's also recommended to do an overall review of your financial report to see your business's overall balance sheet, cash flow, income statements, and etc. before your year-end taxes are processed. You may also want to list the financial goals you have for the following year for your personal use. As a pro tip, it's recommended to have backup files of your company's financial records just in case you have an unexpected malfunction and you lose your financial information. So, this is just an overall summary of some of the things that you can do as you bookkeep for your business. Now, of course, you can adjust or add additional steps as needed for your personal business, but overall, this guide will help you. To make things even easier, I will create a checklist for you guys that you can use as you bookkeep for your business. And once I do, I'll be sure to attach it for you guys below. So, what are some tools that can be used to make your bookkeeping and accounting process easier? Well, some tools or apps that can be used to help you as you do your bookkeeping and accounting for your online business are as follows. The first one I'm going to mention is the QuickBooks Accounting app. Now, this app allows you to send and track your invoices, keep track of your miles, link your business bank accounts, categorize your transactions, and etc. The next app that I'm going to mention is the Zoho Books app. This is an accounting app that allows you to track your expenses, see your business's financial reports, create invoices, and etc. Now, last but not least, I'll be talking about the Xero accounting app. This app allows you to send invoices, to reconcile your account, to see your profits and losses, and etc. Now, I definitely recommend checking the current ratings for each app, but as of the time that I'm creating this video, all of the apps have a 4.6 star or above, so they all have good reviews. Okay, so now we are done with step number 8, where I talked about the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. I talked about some steps you can take as you bookkeep for your business, and I talked about some apps that can help you as you do the bookkeeping and accounting for your business. Now, as mentioned earlier, I'll be creating a bookkeeping checklist and attaching it below to make the bookkeeping process a little bit easier for you. And I'll also attach a link below where you can schedule a call if you would like one-on-one help with starting your online business. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next class video where I'll be discussing step number 9, which focuses on getting your products. Until next time, ciao!